Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. This thing is on. Mic check. Let's begin. Today we are going to be playing the RNG patch. So you might be wondering, what is the RNG patch? Basically, every pattern in the game is going to be given RNG properties. So all of the strats that you knew are probably not going to work anymore. It's basically insanity, and I'm looking forward to it, and everything is going to be distorted and crazy, and I just think it's amazing that nowadays we have all these great meme patches. So I'm going to be playing Ghost Team because I like Yuyuko's spread. It really helps on stages, and Yomu's bomb is strong even when you're not death bombing. It's really good at just insta-killing attacks. I used Ghost Team on my first 1cc of this game just because of how much I liked those properties of this team. So yeah, everything is not as it once was. I haven't even decided if I was going to do Final A or Final B yet. I guess I'll just decide when I get there. I'll probably play Kaguya though, just for funsies, but I don't know, maybe I'll try Aaron. So, yeah, as you can see already, these aren't shooting like they used to. The spawn positions are going to be the same though. You know, all the enemies are going to spawn in the same positions, and the bullets themselves, like the bullet types themselves, and the densities are going to be the same. It's just going to be randomized, so it's probably not going to matter too much in the earlier stages, but I think in the late game we're going to get some pretty crazy things. Also, you might be wondering why I'm not playing EOSD or PCB, and that's simply because there is no RNG patch for these games to my knowledge, probably because the engines are so old that maybe they weren't able to do it for those games, which is sad because I would have really wanted to play PCB. Hey, maybe it'll happen. So actually, this first stage isn't too eventful, but the bullet densities are generally lower in the early game anyway, so that's what I was saying about it probably not going to change much. Alright, let's see how bad Wriggle got, if she's even bad at all. So the good thing though is that properties like familiars and stuff are still the same, so if you kill the familiars, you can neutralize things. Okay, so this first spell initially had everything aimed at you, so now, yeah, they're just going to be fired randomly, which probably makes it easier, although the needles themselves, or rice bullets rather, they're also sort of random, although they still do their twisty turning things. Oh, rings are interesting. They still fire in rings, but I guess they're just aimed randomly, huh? That's funny. So yeah, the spiral here isn't even a spiral anymore, just because, you know, RNG! So, I mean, there really isn't strategies anymore. You're just sort of guerrillaing the entire game. I'm not even going to try to do the spinning thing on this because it won't work. Yeah, we know it's not going to work, so we're just going to dodge this at the bottom. And it's basically a souped up version of the final spell, huh? I would like to capture this. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. This almost feels like cheating. No, I'm just taking advantage of Yomu's properties, you know? You know, she can aim on all parts of the screen, so I'm just utilizing that. This team is good for this type of challenge, I'd say. Man, can you imagine what some of the games like LOLK are going to be like? You know, Touhou 17 actually has an RNG patch as well, so there's a lot of fun to be had. Oh, and things like Virtue of Wind God are gonna be crazy. Oh, actually, speaking of just this game, Horai Jewel is gonna be something if I choose Kaguya. Horai Elixir would be even funnier, but I'll probably not even survive to see the entire spell. Oh yeah, Yuyuko just destroys everything. Maybe I should have gone with like Magic Team or something. But I mean, I don't even know if I can clear this. It just depends on how crazy the later game is, but I actually haven't even had to bomb yet, so maybe it's not so bad. Maybe the RNG made the entire game easier. It's not really an ultra patch, you know? It's not like the densities and speeds got crazier. It's just everything is random, and so everything is different. So I guess that's an interesting point, is that it's not necessarily going to be harder than the original version of the game. Although this spell is kind of harder. Yeah. Interesting is that the stacks aren't changed, so like if a bullet fires in lanes of 4, it's still gonna fire in lanes of 4, it's just gonna fire in different directions. I might not even need to kill the familiars on this one. Actually, this may not be that different. Because aren't those red scales generally pretty random anyway? I guess it's just a little bit easier because you don't have that thing aiming at you as much, or at all, because nothing really aims at you. Yeah, I don't think there's a single aimed pattern in this game as of now because of the patch. So streaming doesn't really exist. Oh, yeah, okay. And I'm not even gonna trust those old strategies where you like go near Mystia and like safe spot like that. That's not gonna work. Not in the RNG patch. Everything you thought you knew about this game is not the same. Oh, this is gonna be tricky because I'm blind. So, everything is just going to be really random and in your face without giving you much time to react. And things are coming from behind too. This is Sisyphus. It was okay. Oh, I don't have to capture the spell because it's a last word, so I can just die to it and it's fine. Or last spell, rather. Oh. I mean, I can't really see anything coming my way, so this is the expected result. Okay, so stage 3 is very dense and heavy, so I'm expecting it to be something crazy, right? I guess if the things aren't aiming at you, it's not really crazy, huh? Is this just because I chose the Netherworld team, or is this really easier than the main, you know, the original game? Yeah, it is. I guess, you know, you might think that in Touhou, if it's aimed at you, it's easy because you can just tap, but actually, if it's not aimed at you, if everything is just not aimed at you, then it becomes easier. Well, no, because I mean there are some patterns which don't have aim components that are really hard. It's more like if patterns don't go in a formation, if they're just scattered everywhere, aimed mindlessly, they're not going to be that challenging. Whereas if they aim at you in difficult ways or spawn at you in difficult formations and group together, you'll get some crazy situations. Although, I mean, this spell got harder, so there is that. Oh right, this isn't streaming anymore, so I don't do the same thing. I guess it's a mixed bag. Some patterns may be harder and some will be easier. But what I'm surprised about is the fact that most of the patterns seem to be easier. I mean, it's the early game, so there's still lots to come. I bet Raisin's gonna be crazy, now that I think about it, because of her gimmick. Oh my god, that's gonna be really crazy, actually. I mean, I guess it's fitting, huh? Because insanity. Okay, I need to hit you. You keep going away from me. Oh, the familiars spawn randomly. That's amazing. Okay. I like this. I wish this was the original card. A bit less crazy. That's hilarious. And I bet this one is just stay in the middle and dodge, right? Yeah. There's no memo, so you just sight read. These nons have become really interesting. Oh, this one is gonna be weird. Actually, not really. Huh. Random lasers. I bet this one can wall. Because of the randomness of it, right? Wasn't so bad. I bet this one's impossible. This one, oh, how do lasers work? Oh, the lasers are random. Of course, I mean, it's an RNG patch, but I wasn't quite sure what it would look like. I'm getting like cakey third spell vibes from this. I don't really care if I fail the last words, or last spells. I'm never gonna get that right. Okay, now that we're in stage 4, hopefully it ramps up. You know, I wish I had chosen like Scarlet Team or something though, because it would have been nice to fight Reimu. I kind of like her fight more than Marissa's. But I guess it'd be kind of funny to see Marissa's attacks randomized. Even more so than they already are. Like, I wonder what Asteroid Belt's gonna be like. Alright. Shoot or I'll move, or something like that, right? I think that's what she says. So every non is going to be like the third non-spell, right? It's just going to be the randomness. Yeah. Okay, so we wanted to know what Asteroid Belt is like. It's even more random than it used to be. But it's actually less dense because the formation is, yeah, the formation of the big stars is ruined. So it's not the same. Oh god, this one is gonna be weird. Because this one is really dense and you're meant to memorize paths. So now that it's random, it might become a night. No, it actually isn't so bad. This one though, Event Horizon. Ooh, Grace. Okay, yeah, this one's gonna be nuts. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's not even possible. Maybe with TAS, or I don't know. It might even be 100% impossible. Yeah, I'm looking for those types of cards because the ones that are like really dense and have like a strict formation are going to turn into absolute nightmares because when you think about it, a dense pattern is usually formatted in such a way that it can be dodged. But if everything goes random and the density is so crazy, it'll just it'll turn into a meme. But really, I've noticed that the RNG patch, while hilarious, isn't as crazy as an Ultra patch is. And I bet the third non is basically the same, or near the same, because I mean, yeah, the third non is all RNG for the most part anyway, so it's not that changed. Oh, the laser's gonna... They are... Okay. This looks so dumb. Okay, so yeah, this is an example of a really dense pattern that might turn crazy. Except it's really not, and I don't understand why. Oh, the Master Sparks. Okay, they're gonna... She just shoots them side, you know, just on both of her sides. Yeah, the Master Sparks aren't even gonna reach me, are they? Unless one just happens to coincidentally go into an area that I'm close to. Interesting. Okay, this one is gonna be weird. And these... Surprisingly, I capped it. Oh, I probably don't have to misdirect this. Because it's not even going to aim at me. Oh, this is going to be weird. Because, I guess if it just spawns in a really inconvenient location, the laser's going to wall me in. And I don't think there's anything I can do about it either. Yeah, no, if this laser spawns in the wrong position, it might actually just trap me. Actually, I could have gotten away with that, but I didn't expect the laser to move that far. Wow, I still haven't, like, died yet, though. So I said Raisin was going to be the crazy one, and I still predict that. Just because, if you think about her illusion gimmick or whatever, it's gonna, like, transport bullets in weird ways because of the RNG, and she might throw a lot of walls, and the second spell, you know how dense that second spell is, it's gonna turn into something really crazy. And these aren't just... Okay, so these are just not gonna aim at you, huh? Yeah. What they do is they fire randomly and then they all aim at you, but I guess if you take out the aiming properties, they're just going to keep going in the direction they fired in. So the spam section is going to get really interesting. Or not. I think it's of utmost importance to shoot these down before they can get too dense, because they're not in a pattern anymore, they're very dangerous, so I probably can't even have time to POC. And whatever weird safe spot strat that used to exist is not gonna work anymore. Tay's probably not gonna work anymore either. Or rather, she got really easy because you don't have to make any crisscross dodges. Well, that was a bit dangerous. Yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna... Okay, I was thinking maybe I'll lose the extend. That'd be kind of funny because I did the extend thing in the trivia video, so that would have been funny if I'd lost it. Do I even remember my part? There exists an item glitch which is very noticeable in IN. While fighting Tay, if you cancel her second non-spell and too many bullets are on screen, you may not receive any point items or... I'm trying to read... Because I memorized my lines. Well, I didn't memorize them. I had like a Word document, but like I did so many takes of it that I kind of remembered what... I kind of memorized them, but I guess not entirely. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how bad. I'm really predicting this to be horrible. They can go up! And they're like curving really crazy. Wow, okay. I like this. Okay, yeah, it can actually wall. I told you this is gonna be crazy. This was worth it. Oh no. The circles can go anywhere? They can just fly anywhere they want? Okay, okay, yeah, no, this is impossible. Yeah. Okay. The second one... Oh no. I don't foresee me getting through this without... Oh, I should have used the Yomu Bomb. That was pretty dense of me right there. Maybe I don't have to bomb again? I need to save this bomb? Okay, good. So this is the spell I thought was going to be nuts. And I'm right. I should have Yomu bombed. Oh, I'm going to regret. Yeah, okay. I told you this was going to be nuts. I can't even see what's happening. Like, I'm having trouble finding my character. Mind Stopper is going to be really crazy too. Maybe I can capture at least one attack on Raisin. This non. Okay, I can. So these can go wherever they want, right? Oh, are they just gonna start and stop? Ah. Oh, but the bullets coming from the corners that usually aim at you are just gonna fire wherever they want. Interesting. It's actually easier than the original. Oh, if these are hidden, can they like... Oh, no, it's virtually the same. Oh, shit. The blue bullets. Never mind. The blue bullets don't go... They don't go down. They don't go down. They're like Scarlet and Sokio, kind of. Yeah. I don't think I'm capping this. Okay, I can already see what the problem is here. I want to survive as long as I can. Nope. Not happening. Oh, do I want to do Eren or do I want to do Kaguya? Oh, that's a tough one. I'll do Kaguya. I'll be boring. I'll be cliche. She has more content than Eren, because she's got more spells at the end. Like, if I'm being real here, I'm not even going to be able to see all of Horai Jewel or Horai Elixir because I won't survive the time. I'll die on like the first wave, so we won't even get to see like the craziness at the end. Because on that attack, it ends as soon as you get hit. Because it's a last spell. I'm probably going to die instantly on all of Kaguya's, but because they're all separated by 5 different spells, I'll at least get to see all of them, which is, I think is interesting. So this stage got weird, and probably impossible if I wasn't playing as Ghost Team. I picked Ghost Team for a reason, but I don't think I would have had this many resources if I hadn't been playing as them. Oh, we do get to see a little bit of Eren though, because of the non-spell she has. And wow, it actually gets rid of what I hate about this non, which is the crisscrossy stuff that's hard to read. I don't even know what I'm gonna do about this attack. Yep, I knew it. Oh god. Yeah, this is actually impossible. So you might think that Kaguya is just all RNG, so she's gonna be the same, but well, no, kinda not. All of the walls have just turned into a spam. They don't layer like I thought they would. Okay, this is nuts. I'm just gonna... I have a lot of lives, so I'm just gonna tank her as much as I can. Oh god. Horai Jewel has invincibility to bombs. Oh wait, I don't even have to misdirect this because it doesn't matter. My best bet on this non is killing all of... Wait, no, it's gonna be the same. This attack is probably unchanged, actually. Well, no, there is an aiming component to it. I know about that, but it's not going to be too different because it's still pretty random in the original anyway, because, you know, the blue bullets just go wherever. So, no, this is actually the same. Okay, good. I'm going to have to tank Horai Jewel like mad, because the bomb invincibility is going to hurt. And Buddhist Diamond just turned into a joke. That's interesting. This attack is probably not that changed because it was pretty random in the... Yeah. It was pretty random in the original anyway, so I didn't expect it to be too different. It is a lot worse though. I can already tell as much. I feel like it has more potential to wall than the original did. Yet I still survived. I'm probably not going to be able to do any safe spots, but I probably don't need to because the lasers are probably random. It's not streaming anymore. Ah, I wanted to cap it. Close, TM. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Actually, it's not so bad. Can that fire any... Oh, wow, so that still goes to the bottom, huh? No. Not happening. Oh, I was hoping my shotgun power would kill her in time. Well, kill her, she's immortal. And you don't really kill anything in Touhou anyway. Yeah, this is gonna be nuts. It still kind of goes towards the middle, though, interestingly enough. So it's not gonna be a streaming spell. No, not at all. It's just a random dodging spell, huh? I'm probably not even gonna get to do any damage to it, if I'm honest here, because I'm gonna be dying and bombing so often that, it's just gonna end up with me trying to time it out with the resources. Yeah, okay, I see how this is going. I'm just gonna have to time it out. So, we're in it for the long haul. You probably have to have a certain amount of resources to get through this. Yo, oh, definitely. I may not even get through this, actually. Okay, I have to be really good about surviving. I cannot... I have to survive as long as possible before bombing, because I need to run that timer down. Oh, actually, no, we'll be fine. We're at 15 seconds left. I could theoretically bomb constantly and die constantly and still be okay. Like, I could run out my entire stock and still be okay. I overestimated a bit. Still, if I only got to this spell with, like, 1 spare life, I probably wouldn't have won. Okay, so I should see all of the last spells, even if I die to all of them, because I got the last last spell requirement, the time requirement, in all of the stages, so I should be able to take a look at everything. Because I'm probably not gonna last that long on any of these attacks in particular. So that's why I would hope that I could see them all. Okay. I actually captured one. Interesting. Oh, what's this gonna look like? Oh, you can't safe spot it, can you? No, you can't. The third one is left, right, but it's probably just gonna be random. Probably just gonna be random. It's not like we're playing an RNG patch or anything, right? If I can make it to the last wave of Rising World, it'll be unchanged though, because it's literally meek. I don't think I'm gonna get to that phase though, but we'll see. Oh yeah, this one's not even gonna work. Yeah. Okay, let's really try to get to the final phase of this attack, because I want to see it like I want to see if it's just like meek. I want to see if it's unchanged. I bet it's unchanged. Let's get our dodging goggles on. Actually, the entire attack probably is, well, yeah, virtually is the same, isn't it? Oh, I think the original had a bit more formation to it, though. Anyway, there we go. I'll just go ahead and skip all the ending stuff, so I don't have to edit the video or anything like that. I want to see the last phase. Yeah, the original had the turning. Everything went in one direction, and this time things are going in 2 directions, so it's a bit different. But what I'm saying is that the final phase of this attack has to be the same. If I could actually get to it. I will. I should just play Border Team for the smaller hitbox. Yeah, I don't even need the Ghost Team anymore. But I'm too lazy to switch. Oh wow. Yeah, this is a lot harder. Yep, it's the same. Well, yeah. Okay. There might have been a difference. I don't know. Alright. That concludes this episode. Oh, you know, I should try out the extra stage, but not in this video. Next video, we'll do the extra stage. And maybe I'll play Aaron and Reimu in practice as well, just to see what they're like. Alright, sounds like a plan. See you guys next time.